The Pennsylvania Home Improvement Consumer Protection Act 132 took effect July 1st, 2009 and was amended in July of 2011 and again October 2014. And it starts by declaring that any contractor who completes more than $5,000 worth of work in a year and offers to complete work without completing a valid contract containing the following is in violation of the law. Now, I'm not a lawyer, I don't claim to be one on TV, but let me give you the high-level overview of what contractors should be including in any contract they're going to ask you to sign. First thing right off the bat is it's got to be legible. If they're giving you chicken scratch on a carbon sheet of paper, that's questionable at best. Ask them for a typed contract. It's got to be signed by both parties. That seems pretty obvious. It needs to contain the entire agreement, including detailed specifications articulating the work to be completed and the materials that are going to be used. It should show the date the contract was signed. It should also show an estimated start date and a completion date, or at least the length of the project, so you know how long this process is going to take. Both parties get to keep a copy. It should have the Pennsylvania Home Improvement Contractor registration number of the contractor who's going to be doing the work. In our case, PA 88078. And you can go to hicsearch.attorneygeneral.gov, we'll put a link in the description below, and validate and verify that those numbers are current and that the registration number is valid. Pennsylvania Home Improvement Contracts are going to include a 3-day right of rescission, and that information should be in there. It should also show the toll-free number of the Bureau of Consumer Protection in the Office of the Attorney General. So that's all pretty straightforward. The last one's a big one. Contractors cannot legally ask for a 50% deposit up front in Pennsylvania. The limit is 1/3, or 1/3 plus bona fide special order materials. If your contractor is asking you for 50% up front and 50% when he's done, he's in violation of the law. So if you have a contractor asking you for a huge deposit and no written contract and no proof of insurance, I can't say this strongly enough. Run. Our contracts are typically about 8 pages long. It includes your name, our name, the address where the work's going to be completed, earliest possible start date, a full detailed description of the work that's going to be completed and the materials that are going to be used. There's notes in there about how change orders will be handled, notes about keeping your pets safe and secure during the workday, how to prepare for your contractor before the renovation starts, information about frequently fluctuating material prices, how we handle job site emergencies that could occur, and how we're going to deal with the permits. There's a couple of disclaimers in there. There's a standard photo release so we can take pictures during the project. There will be details about the total cost of the project, the down payment amount, the schedule of progress payments, and the milestones that we're going to be hitting throughout when those payments are going to be due, as well as the payment terms, penalties, and late fees. There's details about our insurance coverage in there, and there's also details about the Pennsylvania Consumer Protection Law. So that's an overview of what to expect in our contract and in general what any reputable contractor should be providing you in the state of Pennsylvania prior to asking you for a deposit. If you have questions, please check out our blog category on screening contractors and also step 9 in our process where we're going to talk more and give you more information about that. Our office staff is of course happy to answer questions, compare quotes, and recommend a lawyer or two if you've been taken advantage of by a scammer or a con artist pretending to be a contractor. In order to help prevent that from happening, let's jump into step 9, doing your due diligence and screening a contractor. Here we go.